This is Ted at Windy Hill Farm. This is Cash. Cash is a 6-year-old 14 3-hand ranch bred quarter horse gelding. Cash is a horse that we've had here at Windy Hill Farm all along. He started here as a young horse, and we put all the schooling on him, so he's been with us every step of the way. We're riding Cash in a curb bit, Johnny. Let's look at the bit here for you. Nice soft curb bit. We've used him for all of our general purpose ranch work, and he's been trail ridden a lot. It's been used in the arena. He has no vices. He's very healthy. Cash has always been good to work with. From day one, he was a nice horse. These ranch bred type foundation quarter horses we like. That's about our favorite. What we do on these young horses like this, we start them when they're young, and we put about 60 or 90 days on them, and then we turn them out for 60, 90 days and bring them back in and ride them some more. We just kind of let them mature at their own pace. So when they get about this age, they're in the prime of their life. So I'd say in the last year, year and a half, he's had some very good riding on a daily basis. He's not cold back, he's not bronchi. Just a well-ridden horse. Here at Windy Hill Farm, we've started lots and lots and lots of young horses. And every one we do, we learn a little more and get better at it every time. And we've learned to just take the time it takes. Don't get in a hurry. And the horses will all mature differently. But if we can get one like this that we've spent all the time with, he always ends up nice. It's just hard to beat when a horse has had proper foundation, proper upbringing. Never been beat on or cowboyed, never had a bad day in his life. No one's ever been tough on him. He's had a good home every day of his life. We spend a lot of time with our horses outside. We do a lot of general purpose ranch work and gathering stock. We want the horses to be able to work all the gaits. And we practice old-fashioned Calvert style horsemanship. classical traditional horsemanship. No show horse training here, folks. We approach our horsemanship in more of a workmanlike fashion. When we're schooling a horse, our approach is a little different in a lot of places where we train their mind before we do their body. And we learned that the hard way, that kind of takes the work out of it. We can work out here all day long with the horses prepared properly and nobody breaks a sweat. We try to train that horse from the inside out. Most folks don't understand, but there's a difference between a tame horse and a schooled horse. I don't like to use the word broke horse. A horse that's schooled, it has his feet organized, is in balance. That's what we're after. We use these obstacles to school our horses. And it's not about the obstacles. It's more about teaching that horse how to say yes. We don't want him saying no. We want him to trust us. We want him to know where his feet are. We want him to be organized. We like to get a horse's feet connected to his brain. We want him to know where his feet are. We want him to be sure-footed. I'd invite you all to visit our website, windyhillfarm.net, or our horsemanship website is handyhorseman.com. All our horses will hobble tie. Johnny's going to demonstrate how you do that with your horseman's rope. We feel that's a very important thing for a horse to hobble. Now what I wanted to demonstrate for you all is just how nice this horse is. He leads properly. He's had a lot of in-hand work. A very polite, very kind, very nice horse. He's been handled by horsemen every inch of the way. We school all of our horses in hand before we ride. So when this horse was young, he spent probably several months in hand before he was ever mounted. So all our horses lunge really good, and they're taught to bend and flex and be supple, how to organize their feet. They're taught to walk, trot, canter in hand before they are ridden. So I believe, how can a horse canter that circle mounted until he can do it empty? So we teach him to canter circles without a rider before we mount him. That's how it's supposed to be done. And when you do it that way, the horses have confidence and balance, and you get along good for a long time. I don't think it's right for them to have excess weight on them when they're young, 2 and 3 years old. So we spend a lot of time, just like this, to develop those joints and muscles so you don't get into all those problems horses get into as they get older because they've been overtrained when they were young. We spend a lot of time with our horse doing what we call liberty. You see Johnny doesn't have a lead rope, and the horse just follows him. Wants to be with him. Cash is easy to catch in the pasture. He's waiting for you. He's waiting for you in the morning at the gate when you come to the barn. He wants to be with you, and he enjoys to be ridden. He's got good feet. We don't wear shoes on him. Very healthy. He's had routine chiropractic care, so he's in good shape. His teeth have been done. His feet have been trimmed every 5th week. He's up to date on all his shots. Been dewormed every 90 days his whole life. He's in great condition. So that's Cash. I'm Ted at Windy Hill Farm, windyhillfarm.net or handyhorseman.com. Feel free to call me at 330-231-7500. If you got a horse to trade, we can talk about it. We ship to about every state in America. Shipping's no problem. Once again, this is Ted at Windy Hill Farm, and thanks for watching.